Dr. Elias Thorne watched the auroras from Outpost Echo-7, a lonely sentinel against the Arctic's biting embrace. Lately the celestial ballet had changed. The greens and purples, once graceful swirls, pulsed with an unsettling regularity, a slow, deliberate beat that seemed to resonate not with Earth's magnetosphere but with something far older, far more alien. A gnawing unease took root deep in his gut, a premonition colder than the polar winds. The vast silence that had been comforting now felt expectant, as if the very air held its breath. The irregularities weren't only visual. Instruments that had hummed predictable data streams sputtered erratically. Subaudible frequencies, impossibly deep, bled into the white noise like the grinding of colossal tectonic plates beneath an alien sea. Outside, delicate crystalline filigrees were etched into the ancient ice, intricate geometries that defied natural formation, mirroring the unsettling symmetry dominating the sky. These were not mere anomalies. They could be messages or blueprints. Elias felt cold sweat prickle his skin, his rational mind straining to map meaning onto a world turned on its axis. He was witnessing a creeping invasion of the mundane by the unthinkable, a subtle shift in the fabric of reality. Sleep became a stranger. Every shadow danced with ill intent. Every creak of the station's frame sounded like a conspiratorial whisper. Elias's logs grew frantic, filled with diagrams of the crystalline patterns and wild, half-formed theories. Voices began to thread through the static, faint, indistinct murmurs that seemed to emanate from the air, coiling around his sanity. His reflection in the frosty window looked back with eyes wide and accusing, a terror that had become his constant companion. Attempts to contact command failed. The comms were dead, swallowed by the static that now permeated everything. His memories felt malleable, subtly altered, as if some sculptor had worked on the clay of his consciousness. Was he truly seeing these things, or was isolation reshaping him? A chilling certainty grew. Something was not only out there, it was getting in, worming into the deepest recesses of his mind, and turning his inner world inside out. One night the aurora descended not as light but as substance. It filled the observation dome with a silent, thrumming vortex of impossible color. Vast structures coalesced within conceptual geometries that bent light and thought, shattering notions of space and time. Elias stood transfixed, a moth at a cosmic flame, his mind trying to map an infinite ocean with a child's pail. It wasn't hostile in human terms. It simply was vast, indifferent, a living tapestry that redefined everything. He was a single note in an incomprehensible symphony. Days later, a rescue team found Outpost Echo-7 adrift, in unnerving silence. Elias Thorne was gone. Etched into the metal of his console, a single perfect crystalline filigree glinted. The light remained, an unspoken invitation.